Today, the moon continues in Aries. The moon is waning and heading into the upcoming new moon in Gemini. So the moon's continuing in Aries today, then we'll go into Taurus and then Gemini, where we will begin a new moon cycle. So this Aries moon is waning. It has a little bit more of a mature feeling, even though it is the sign of action and courage and new beginnings. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, June 10th. So yesterday we had the exact Venus-Jupiter conjunction. The moon joined up with Neptune, and then just after midnight, early this morning Pacific time, about 12:30 a.m. Pacific, the moon joined Saturn. And that is where we get that seriousness, that sense of purpose and responsibility. And so it's kind of a serious feeling to how we are needing to take action. But really looking at this waning Aries moon as the need for courage and action as something that is coming from a deeper place. So really, having been around the block, now that we have been working with this moon cycle, now we've been, around the block, maybe not all the way around, but we've been around. And so as we think about Aries action and courage, we need to take action on the things we care about, on the things that we've learned about what nourishes us, what sustains us, what we're grateful for, how we ground ourselves, and what keeps us grounded. So taking action, taking bold action to step into that integration, that embodiment of being and living from our truth, from what really truly sustains us, from what actually nourishes us and keeps us going. And that Taurus energy, because Taurus, and we're in a Taurus moon cycle, Taurus, it just likes to find the right groove and keep going with that, right? Like, not a lot of thought, not, it's just like a kind of a repeat, putting your pattern on repeat and having a routine, but having a routine that really supports you. And so what does that look like to take action from that place of knowing at deeper levels who you are, what nourishes you, what you're grateful for, how you are best supported in your day-to-day life? So what have you been learning about that, and where do you need to have the courage to make a decision or take an action with that Aries warrior energy to say, this is who I am, this is what I need to defend and protect your needs and your right to have those needs met, and to stand up for yourself and your right to be nourished. It's, of course, something that applies to you and your process and your life, but thinking also about the wider world, and where do you need to maybe take a stand for nourishment and sustenance and the physical needs and how they are met for your community or your family or the people around you, because we are all interconnected, and what affects one corner of humanity affects all of us. So finding those places where you can take that action. And Aries is about action. It's not about sitting around and thinking about it. It's not about ideas or even feelings. It is about, what are you going to do? And it's very important part of the zodiac, right? Because it's what puts that fire underneath us to get us going, to make us take the action. And so we need all of the 12 signs and the balance of the 4 elements of earth, air, fire, and water, or the physical, the spiritual, the mental, and the emotional. So we need all of the dimensions of our human experience. And the Aries one is about what we're doing. So, so asking yourself today, what are you doing? What do you need to do? Where do you need to either move forward on something, do that thing that you've been meaning to do, make even a small goal that can be something to do, or make a decision about something. These little things that might seem inconsequential are actually what get us moving forward. So look for that small, achievable baby step, that action you can take or that decision you can make that is going to help you move forward, help you implement, integrate, and make the choices that keep you on track, keep you moving forward, keep you having that support in your day-to-day life with the sustenance and the nourishment and affirming the things that you are grateful for, um, are important to you, because in maybe you can take a small action related to something you're grateful for. Maybe you can appreciate something through an action, through what you're doing, through saying it out loud, or contributing, or donating, or volunteering, or something, or even just reaching out to a friend and saying, I noticed what you did last week and I really appreciate it, right? I mean, we can support one another in our actions and choices and our ways of being in the world. So, what are you doing? But also, how is it connected to that bigger picture of what has meaning to you, what's valuable to you, what you are grateful for, what comes from a bigger picture of wisdom? Some of the themes we've been talking about this week, especially with yesterday's Venus Jupiter conjunction, which it's still conjunct. It's just now it will begin to move apart now that they've made their exact coming together moment. And of course, that's from how they appear here on Earth. But we still have their togetherness experience. And so the Venus values and the Jupiter, like, how do we put those values into our beliefs? And how do we act from that bigger picture of beliefs and what we value? So, those are my thoughts for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and you can learn more about me and what I'm doing at astrologyheals.com. You can get more content from me and join my member program at transformationalastrology.com. There are free levels and paid levels, so see what's the best fit for you, but don't miss out on everything that's available over there at transformationalastrology.com. Lots of great content. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.